call to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them, and reason with them in the ways that the best ways. There are about 20 common questions.
Tell the truth has arrived and falsehood perish, for falsehood is by its nature bound to perish. This is the answer. You didn't hear it. So you didn't hear it.
Are you also a human? Are you also a human? Dr. ذاكر Naik is a medical doctor by professional training, a dynamic international orator on Islam and comparative religion.
He clarifies and clears misconceptions about Islam using Quran, authentic hadith, and other religious scriptures, which he quotes verbatim in conjunction with reason, logic, and scientific facts. He's popular for his critical analysis and convincing answers to challenging questions posed by audiences worldwide after his public talks.
In the last 16 years, Dr. Naik has delivered more than 1,500 public talks throughout the world.
Sheikh Ahmed Deedat, the world-famous orator on Islam and comparative religion, has called Dr. ذاكر Naik Deedat Plus.
The brother asked a very good question and a very intellectual question. And this question that's troubling him, he hasn't got the answer to.
He could avoid being disappointed. But God has created us with that fault. And He knows He can avoid that.
Not fault. It's not fault, brother. It is free will.
Why not?
Sorry?
Why not? Sure, I don't mind following him, but do I have to be amazed if Bill Gates gives me $100? Should I be amazed that...
As with all of the brothers and sisters, we have come to the end of tonight's session. So please, a very big thank you.
He said, if Bill Gates gives you $100,
Should I be amazed?
Will you get amazed? Brother, the question is, why should Bill Gates give you $100? If some Tom, Dick and Harry gives you, if a man on the street gave you $100, Bill Gates.
Got it.
You got it,
the
no?
answer. Got it. I got that.
So now you're convinced, huh?
Yes, absolutely. That is the answer.
So inshallah, I hope that will come closer to Islam. I can give you quotations from the Bible against humanity. I challenge you to point out a single verse of the Quran, a single teaching of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which is against humanity. You may not be knowing the logical background, the logical reason why Islam has prescribed that teaching, and you may think it is against humanity. Like I would say, oh, doctor is giving me injection, it is poking me. But that injection is good for you. No, doctor is cutting up my tummy. He's cutting up a tummy to save your life. Suppose your father believes from childhood 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Would you believe today?
If they teach it from the first standard onwards, then I would also same thing.
So if someone teaches in the village 2 plus 2 is equal to 5 from first standard and he comes to you, so will you say 2 plus 2 is equal to 5?
That is the first case of my knowledge, then that is the way I will accept it.
So suppose your son goes to a school and they teach 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. So will you say, son, no problem, continue? Will you say that?
No.
No, correct. The person who changed my life or the direction of life was Sheikh Ahmed Deedat. He changed me from a doctor of a body to a doctor of a soul. And my mother wanted me to become like Dr. Chris Barnard, who was the person who did the first heart transplant in the human being. Later on, when I asked her that, do you want me to become like Chris Barnard or Sheikh Ahmed Deedat? She said, I can sacrifice 1,000 Chris Barnards for one Sheikh Ahmed Deedat. If you translate Narashansa into Arabic, it becomes Muhammad. He is mentioned by name Muhammad as Narashansa in several places. Rig Ved, book number 1, hymn number 13, verse number 3. Rig Ved, book number 1, hymn number 18, mantra number 9. Rig Ved, book number 1, hymn number 106, mantra number 4. Rig Ved, book number 1, hymn number 142, mantra number 3. Rig Ved, book number 2, hymn number 3, mantra number 2. Rig Ved, book number 5, hymn number 5, mantra number 2. Rig Ved, book number 7, hymn number 2, mantra number 2. Rig Ved, book number 10, hymn number 182, mantra number 2. Yajurved, chapter number 20, verse number 37. Yajurved, chapter number 21, verse number 31. Yajurved, chapter number 21, verse number 55. Yajurved, chapter number 20, verse number 37. Yajurved, chapter number 20, verse number 57. Yajurved, chapter number 28, verse number 2. Yajurved, chapter number 28, verse number 19. Yajurveda chapter number 20, verse number 42. I can keep on quoting only references of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned in the Hindu scriptures.